Hello, folks. It's Dr. Palermo here with an Easter shout out to my 707 seminar candidates. I hope you ladies are doing well. I hope you had a wonderful and a blessed Easter and a great NCAA men's basketball tournament. I hope your team is doing well if you're interested in basketball. I wanted to reiterate some expectations and make sure that we're all on the same page here with your seminar work for EDCI. You're very busy with your coursework, but at the same time, I hope that you remember that you're working on your dissertation. You should be reading something every week related to your dissertation, and you have two major assignments to do for me this semester. One is to get the completed dissertation committee form loaded. Many of you have already done that, but there seems to be a little confusion for some. The other is to load an outline of chapters 1, 2, and 3, and that's due now. But okay, so back to the get-go. Here is a note that I've copied and pasted from the overview page at the beginning of the semester. To reiterate, I am your dissertation coach, but that means also I'm your dissertation chair at this point. And if you choose to want to switch that, you need to appeal to our dean, Dr. Uri, and those expectations are explained here as well. But typically, I'll start off as your dissertation coach and be your chair. So when you're filling out your committee form right now, unless you have had approval from Dr. Uri to switch that, put me down as the chair. And there's a blank form here. There's also a signed form here. I signed one a little while back for many of you, and there's a signed one there. So your job as a candidate is then to line up two additional doctors to serve on your dissertation committee. These are people who can come to Gardner-Webb at least twice. They have to come for your proposal defense and for your final defense at the end, and it has to be on campus. So it has to be someone who is available to come to campus. And many of you have asked the adjuncts or other instructors in the program who are serving you now and know your research to serve on your dissertation committee. You need one full-time faculty member on your committee, not necessarily the chair, but if I'm full-time and if I serve as your chair at this point, you need to line up two other candidates. So if you haven't done this yet, open the committee form that I have signed here and approach two other doctors. They can be people from your district, as long as they're doctors and can agree to come to Gardner-Webb, or if you ask an adjunct, an instructor, they probably will have a better chance of coming to Gardner-Webb. And at this point, you don't have to arrange any meetings or anything, but you have to find two other willing candidates to serve on your dissertation committee, line them up by asking them formally this semester, getting their signature on a form, and loading the form into TaskStream. Okay? Otherwise, you should be working on chapters 1, 2, and 3. Your proposal is chapter 1, your research topic, chapter 2, your lit review, and chapter 3, your methodology. And I hope you know enough about the dissertation and the process now that I don't need to say more about that. What am I expecting? Some of you have pretty completed chapters 1 and 2 written and are working on chapter 3. Some of you are more in the outline phase. That's okay. But having an outline at this point, providing it to others for feedback, getting peer feedback, and then continuing forward to revise and continue to write this summer and into the fall as you complete your coursework is the big deal. So if you can stay on track with that, it's just going to help you in the long run. If you have any questions, please write to me, but otherwise have a great week. Keep reading, keep writing, and if you're confused about the dissertation committee stuff, email me, please. We'll get it straight. Thanks. Have a great week.